Play a game with me, would you?
Bill Skarsgård is a Swedish actor, producer, aspiring filmmaker, screenwriter, model, and voice actor. The young and talented member of the acting clan is one of the few Swedes who have conquered Hollywood. He has already given the world more than one bright role and is not planning to finish there. You can find out more details in our video. Bill Skarsgård, how Hollywood's scariest clown lives. Bill Istvan Gunther Skarsgard was born in Stockholm on August 9, 1990. He was lucky to be born in the family of the famous actor and Lars von Trier's favorite, Stellan Skarsgård, and his wife, Maj Gunther, a doctor. He has 4 siblings, 3 of whom, Alexander, Gustav, and Walter, also became actors, 1 sister and 2 half-brothers from his father's second marriage. It is interesting that the surname Skarsgård was invented by our hero's grandfather in the 1940s when it turned out that the Swedes had too many repetitive surnames. Bill said in an interview that it sounds correctly Skarsgård, but the whole world is used to speaking in the English manner, so the family has come to terms with it. Bill began to show interest in acting when he was a child. He watched movies a lot, repeated the scenes he saw there, made up his own, and showed them to his parents. Besides spending a lot of time with his father on the set, he found it amusing to watch adults dressing up as different characters, pretending to be other people and getting paid for it. When he became famous, remembering his younger years, he told about the first movie he saw, which really scared him. When Bill was about 5 or 6 years old, his older brother Gustav let him sit with him in his room and watch Jurassic Park. The younger Skarsgård knew he shouldn't have watched this scary and violent movie, but he couldn't tear himself away from the screen. According to the actor, his father was very upset when he found out about it. Later, he had vivid nightmares with dinosaurs looking in his bedroom window. The boy attended a usual comprehensive school and was interested in various sciences. There are rumors that he even wanted to become a scientist for a while. Bill and his brothers spent most of their childhood on the road because their father filmed in different countries and took the children with him. So at the age of 12, he stayed in Cambodia for 3 months and then lived in Mexico. The diversity of cultures and life situations he saw during his travels taught him to appreciate society and nature and to be more organized and careful. Bill first appeared on screens when he was 10. His acting debut was a role in the Swedish thriller Whitewater Fury. Our hero played in this movie together with his older brother Alexander. In 2002, the young actor appeared in several episodes of the family miniseries Papapolis. The next project featuring our hero came out only in 2007. It was a short drama film called Spending the Night. Later, he appeared before audiences in another short film, Made on Fire, shot in black and white using a 35mm camera. And after that, he showed up in the 2008 historical film Arn, The Kingdom at the End of the Road.
Han dräpte min bror.
Och din far dräpte hans far. Du är kung nu, Erik. Kung.
The rising star's father and brother Gustav also participated in this Swedish filmmaker Peter Flint's film. After this movie, Bill realized that he was made for the movies and began to act more. The next year, he appeared on the screens in an episode of the Swedish series Livet I Fagervik and starred in the sci-fi comedy Kenny Begins. In 2010, 2 full-length Swedish films premiered in which Skarsgård played a major role. Behind Blue Skies, a drama about a difficult turn in the life of a teenager, and the romantic comedy In Space There Are No Feelings. For the role of 18-year-old Simon struggling with Asperger's syndrome, the young actor was nominated for Sweden's National Film Award, the Golden Bug.
Hur lång tid är det på mig?
10 minuter 5 sekunder, 4 sekunder, 3 sekunder, 2 sekunder, 1 sekund, 10 minuter exakt.
Perfekt.
The same year, he could be seen in the short film of the same name and the miniseries Arn, the Knight Templar, where Bill again played alongside his father and brother Gustav, repeating his role from Arn, the Kingdom at Road's End. In 2011, he played one of the major roles in the film The Crown Jewels, but it was received with no enthusiasm by the audience and critics. At the same time, Skarsgård pleased the audience starring in the drama Simon and the Oaks.
Ruben och jag åker till Berlin imorgon. Min farbror bor där. Jag minns att Inga var en gång. Det var om brevet, eller hur?
The Scandinavian actor tries not to disclose information about his personal life and doesn't share its details in social networks. However, in 2011, journalists spotted him in the company of a girl named Clara Jarrell. There was also rumors in the media about Bill's relationship with American actress Alexis Knapp. Our hero's next work was a cameo role in the British-American film adaptation of Leo Tolstoy's novel Anna Karenina. The main roles in Joe Wright's melodrama were played by such stars as Keira Knightley, Jude Law, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Kelly MacDonald. Also, at the 2012 Berlin Film Festival, Bill Skarsgård represented Sweden at the European Shooting Stars Award, receiving an award. In 2013, the Norwegian film Victoria was added to the actor's filmography, but he became famous for his role as half-man, half-vampire Roman Godfrey in the American horror series Hemlock Grove, episodes of which were broadcasted until 2015.
What did it feel like? What did what feel like? Killing that girl.
Bill's acting in this project delighted both ordinary viewers and fastidious critics. He got a lot of new fans then. The young actor was invited to work as a model in famous magazines, including the Men's Hero magazine. He appeared on its cover in April 2014. It also published an interview with Skarsgård, which was conducted by his father, Stallone. Soon, the photo of the handsome guy was on the billboards of the H&M clothing brand. At the end of 2015, he was spotted in the company of a new girl, Swedish actress Alida Morberg, well known as the daughter of actor and TV cooking show host Per Morberg. The girlfriend is 5 years older than Skarsgård. According to rumors, Alida and Bill met after 2010 and it was love at first sight. It is known that they both share a love of acting and seem to be having a good time together. In 2016, Skarsgård starred in an adaptation of Veronica Roth's novel, the sci-fi film The Divergent series Allegiant, as well as in a short thriller called A Stone Appears. The next year was extremely productive and successful for our hero. He starred in the action film Atomic Blonde, the drama Battle Creek, and the sci-fi short film Alteration. In addition, he voiced one of the characters in the Christmas cartoon Moomins and the Winter Wonderland, based on the works of the famous Finnish writer Tove Jansson. And the most important event of 2017 in the actor's career was the premiere of the American horror film It. The chilling movie is based on the first part of Stephen King's novel with the same name. By the way, this is the second film adaptation of this work. The first was made in 1990. In the new film, the Swedish actor got the role of Pennywise the Dancing Clown, the main character. This creature comes to Earth once every 27 years and preys on the children of an American town using the power of transformation and manipulation.
I bet you have a lot of friends.
3, but my brother's my bestest.
Where's he?
In bed, sick.
I bet I could cheer him up. I'll give him a balloon.
Bill was not immediately approved for the role of Pennywise. Originally, the evil clown was supposed to be played by William Poulter, but he had scheduled issues. The role was also rumored to have been offered to Tilda Swinton, but nothing came out of it. The role could also be played by Hugo Weaving, who is known for his roles as villains. Even Tim Curry, who played Pennywise in the original 1990 film, was invited, but he declined because of health problems. Skarsgård got the role of the scariest movie clown with the help of his innate feature, the lazy eye. The guy gets tired, the muscle relaxes, and the eye goes to the side. Filmmaker Andres Muschietti said that it saved the budget of the movie by decreasing the intimidating special effects. Besides, Bill can really smile like Pennywise. On Conan O'Brien's show, he admitted that he learned the demonic smile from his older brother Gustav when he was 10. Recognizing the actor behind a clown's makeup is almost impossible, and he is very happy about it. In preparation for the shoot, Bill wanted to explore the entity behind Pennywise, which feeds on children's fears, making him more bizarre and unpredictable. According to the filmmaker's plan, the clown was not shown to the children in the film until the last moment and joined them on the set only in the right scenes. Muschietti wanted the young actors to be really scared, and it worked. It even upset the actor a little because he is a softie by nature. In an interview, Skarsgård admitted that it was physically and mentally the most exhausting character he had ever played. The actor also said that he was afraid of disappointing everyone, but fortunately, everything turned out alright and his performance beat all expectations. Bill's father, for his part, sees the key to his son's success in being very nice. According to the elder Skarsgård, only such a man can play a real monster. More than $700 million in the box office worldwide took the horror film It to the top of the ranking of the highest-grossing films of the genre. The role in the movie earned Bill a nomination for a 2018 MTV Channel Award for Best Villain. He could have won the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actor for the same film, but the award went to Patrick Stewart for his role in Logan. In May 2018, Bill Skarsgård appeared in a photo for Flaunt magazine representing the Italian men's clothing, footwear, and perfume brand Ermenegildo Zegna. In the same year, he played a mutant called Zeitgeist in the sequel to the superhero comedy action movie Deadpool 2 and appeared in another project based on the works of Stephen King, a web series in the genre of psychological horror called Castle Rock. The talented Swede once again portrayed a strange and sinister character, the inmate of Shawshank Prison. He had to lose weight for this role. After 2 seasons, the production of the series was stopped.
Puck here is a miracle. He remembers where his food bowl is, what time the sexy tabby next door is basking on the patio. Puck is finally in command of his arch narrative again. You see, Alzheimer's jumbles your story.
Bill also played a young businessman in the short film Do You Like the Taste of Beer?, trying on the role of a producer and one of the characters in the thriller Assassination Nation.
You think anyone cares about what the you have to say?
He was the first guy who ever made me feel good about being me.
You should have some self-respect.
As we've already noted, Skarsgård rarely shares information about his personal life, so it was a surprise when the actor announced that his companion, Alita, was expecting her firstborn. He made this statement in July, but there was no other information about the date of birth or gestational age. Later, the actress attended a press conference for the release of the new season of the series with her participation. That's how the public first saw the rounded belly of our hero's sweetheart. The acting couple carefully concealed the sex, name, and the exact date of birth of the child. Only in 2019, on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Bill shared the news with viewers that he became the father of a beautiful baby girl in October 2018. But her name is still only known to relatives and inner circle. The host advised the actor not to show Pennywise to his daughter. The actor replied that his apartment is filled with clown stuff gifted by fans and her children's room is full of Pennywise dolls. Also, during the filming of the second part of It, he interacted with the family while wearing makeup and said that the child's reaction to the character was fine. By the way, when working on the first movie, application of clown makeup took the actor 5 hours, and the second time it took only 2.5 hours. The sequel premiered in Los Angeles on August 26, 2019. The film was a box office success, making over $473 million worldwide on a budget of $79 million.
People always make fun because of the way I look. I thought if you couldn't see my face, then maybe you would want to be my friend.
The same year, Bill starred in the thriller Villains. In the fall, he took part in a shoot for Roller Coaster magazine presenting Prada clothing. Previously, he posed for Esquire magazine wearing Prada, Valentino, and Dior men. In 2020, the actor appeared in the full-length Netflix drama The Devil All the Time, played by Matteo in episode 4 of Soulmates, showed up in 9 days, and began filming in the thriller Gilded Rage, based on real events. It hasn't yet been released. In the same year, Skarsgård refused to participate in the historical film by Robert Eggers, The Northman. The actor had to give up work on the project because of schedule issues. By the way, the main character in the film is played by Bill's older brother, Alexander. The talented native of Sweden continues to build a career in Hollywood. In January 2021, he won the IMDb Star Meter Award at the Sundance Film Festival. The organizers noted the brilliant performance of the young artist and said during the ceremony that his performance as the scary Pennywise contributed greatly to the success of the film. Meanwhile, he took part in the blockbuster Eternals.
I will kill you all for what you have done to my kind. You are not saviors, Eternals. You are murderers.
Even though Skarsgård only voiced the deviant Crow, his name is in the same credits as Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie, Kit Harington, and other superstars. The actor also played one of the main characters in the crime comedy Naked Singularity, but the audience greeted it coolly. In 2022, Bill shined in the major role in the miniseries Clark about Sweden's most famous criminal and progenitor of the term Stockholm Syndrome, Clark Olofsson.
Varför behöver vi sportprylar för att råna en bank?
Vi behöver inte sportprylar. Efter vi har rånat banken så måste vi ligga lågt och försvinna ett tag. Det är bara en snabb in- och utgrej. Vi plockar på oss lite saker som ett tält och sovsäckar och sånt skit.
Critics and audiences highly appreciated Skarsgård's acting and noticed his resemblance to the prototype. On February 25, our hero made his debut as a filmmaker and screenwriter with the short film Soul of a Man. The comedy, based on Edgar Allan Poe's story, Bon Bon, starred Stellan Skarsgård and his son Gustav. By the way, it's funny that Bill, with his height of 6'2", is the shortest of the sons of Skarsgård Sr. In the same year, the actor appeared in the major role in the Swedish drama Burn All My Letters and the horror film Barbarian. The John Wick Chapter 4 action movie recently premiered. It's an unusual genre for Bill, but he decided to bring more variety to the filmography. Last year, it became known that our hero will star in a new version of the cult-famous film The Crow. Presumably, the film will be released later this year. For now, it is in post-production, like the upcoming adventure thriller Emperor, in which Bill plays the Spanish King Philip II. Boy Kills World is another film starring Skarsgård going through a post-production process. Its release date is not yet known. The actor is also reported to have landed the role of Count Orlok in the upcoming remake of the very first vampire film in the history of world cinema, Nosferatu. It is known that Bill is a fan of martial arts, frequently spends his free time with his friends, and develops his guitar playing skills. He is friendly with fans who, by the way, notice his resemblance to such a famous American actor as Steve Buscemi. His favorite movie is the South Korean detective Old Boy, and it is because of the ambiguity of the main character. Skarsgård is not a fan of the horror genre, but he admits that he enjoys creating disturbing images. He likes to explore people who are different from him and admits that he wants to play as many different types of people as possible. This, in his opinion, is the key to professional longevity in the movie business. In an interview with the New York Times, Skarsgård noted that he didn't want to be held hostage to one character. He would also be very happy to get a call from Lars von Trier, who had worked with his father for a long time. In addition to his fear of repetitive roles, another of his greatest fears is loneliness. The actor explains this by the fact that he has a large family and there are so many people around. He's also used to constant traveling. Back in early 2018, Bill called himself homeless because he had no permanent home, no car, not even furniture. For more than 7 years, he wandered light, traveling and enjoying the changes. He said he spent 3 months a year in Los Angeles renting apartments through Airbnb. He spent the same amount of time in Sweden with his girlfriend Alita Moorberg, and the rest of the time he was on the set. But in late 2018, shortly before his daughter was born, he bought an apartment in Stockholm and began building a family nest. By the way, Skarsgård still doesn't share the details of his personal life with the fans, so it is unknown whether the actors registered their relationship officially. According to sources, the 4-bedroom apartment of about 330 square feet cost Bill about 8.3 million Swedish kroner, which is currently about $8 million. Moreover, the Scandinavian handsome's capital amounts to $5 million. In Bill Skarsgård's example, the saying that nature is resting on the children of talented people absolutely does not work. However, he admits that he suffers from the fact that some people still reproach him for his origin. Like, yeah, another one who's been fed from a silver spoon. No wonder he's an actor. Meanwhile, he demonstrates excellence in each new role. His characters are fascinating, and his desire to play as many different types of people as possible gives the viewer hope to see the actor in a new role more than once. And what's your opinion of this guy's abilities? Write in the comments.
Now we aren't strangers, are we?
If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything interesting.